Hello, good evening, student. Today I will understand principle of superposition. Next lecture of gravitation. So, what is principle of superposition? Try to understand this thing. Suppose that if there will be a system of mass, if there will be a multiple mass system. Multiple mass system means what? That if there will be more than one mass, that is known as multiple mass system. That means, for example, up to now we have understood two mass system. But now let us suppose that if there is four mass, let's say M1, M2, M3, M4. So this is multiple mass system. There is four mass, and we want to find gravitational field at any point P. Let's say here is a point P, and we want to find what is gravitational field at point P. What we want to find gravitational field at point P is how much? So how we will find? Let's say separation of first mass from the point P is R1. Let's say separation of second mass from point P is R2. Let's say separation of third mass from M3 is R3, and let's say separation of fourth mass from point P is R4. So what will be gravitational field? First what will be the direction of gravitational field due to first mass? So we have to find gravitational field at point P. So we want to test now how much gravitational field is there. So for testing purpose we will put a test mass, that is a small m. So this is a mass, this is source mass, and this is test mass. So it will pull now. So gravitation force direction will be this. So gravitation force and direction of gravitation force and direction of gravitation field will be in the same direction. So gravitation field direction will be also in this direction. So this one will be the direction of E1. Let's say E1 vector. E1 means electric field due to first mass. What is E1? E1 means electric field due to the first mass. What will be electric field due to second mass? Like this, because this is mass, so this will pull it in this direction. So gravitational force direction will be this. So gravitational field direction will be same in the as the direction of gravitational. Gravitation field direction will be same as the direction of gravitational force. So E2 mass will be this, E3 mass will be this, and E4 mass will be this. Right? So what will be net electric field? E net can be that E net. So net electric field will be equal to E1 plus E2 plus E3 plus E4. Clear? So electric field is a vector quantity, so we will do the vector summation of all this. This is known as principle of superposition. If there is a system of n mass, M1 plus M2 plus M3 plus M4 plus M5 up to Mn, so what will be there? If suppose this is extended up to Mn, because there can be 4 mass, there can be 5 mass, there can be 6 mass. So what we will add, that E net will become equal to E1 vector plus E2 vector plus E3 vector, and it will go up to how much? It will go up to En. If there will be 5 mass, this will be E5. Clear? Principle of superposition is actually very easy. Like how many mass is there? Calculate electric field due to individual and then sum it vectorially. So when I will practice some question, it will be clear to you. This is known as principle of superposition. That net electric field will be equal to vector summation of individual field. Net electric field will be equal to vector summation of individual field when there will be multiple mass. For example, I am taking one question. Suppose that this is a equilateral triangle. And at its corner of the equilateral triangle, a mass is kept. Let's say M mass is kept. Clear? We have to find electric field at the center. Let's say at center point is P. Find electric field at point P, and point P is kept at center of the point P is kept at center of equilateral triangle. Center of equilateral lateral triangle. Clear? So can we try to find it? If suppose this is a equilateral triangle, I am giving you side length also. This is A. This side length is also A. We all know that in equilateral triangle, each and every side will be of how much length? Same length, and each angle will be how much? 60 degree. Each angle will be how much? 60 degree. Because this is an equilateral triangle, we have to find electric field at point P. What we have to find? Electric field at point P. For finding electric field, what we will do? We will put a test mass. What we will do? We will put a test mass. Clear? If I will put a test mass at point M, so what will be the direction? Let's say I am giving some point also. Let's say this is A vertex, this is B vertex, this is C vertex. So what will be electric field due to A? This is M, this is also M. So now try to understand. What will be direction of electric force between this and this? Electric force direction will be this. So electric field direction will be same as direction of electric force. So electric field due to A will be in this direction. Electric field due to B will be in this direction. Is it? Because this mass will pull this mass in this direction. So gravitation force direction is this. So gravitation field will be also this. So EB will be this. EC will be this. EC will be this. And sir, can you tell me what will be this angle? This angle will be how much? 120, na? This angle will be 120. This will be also 120. This will be also how much? 120. Let's say that this is a point P, and on point P, can you tell that EA will be equal to EB will be equal to EC or not? But because E is what? KQ by R square. Oh, sorry. Sometimes what is happening that I am taking class in class 12 also, and there is electric field. There is what? Electric field, and there is what? Gravitation field. So sometimes I will mispronunciate on the place of gravitational field. I will say electric field. So try to understand this thing. कभी-कभी मैं ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड की जगह इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड बोल दूंगा, but understand that this is gravitational field. So gravitational field due to A is equal to gravitational field due to B is equal to gravitational field of C. Will it be? Because E is what? Gravitational field is gm by r square. So this will be gm by this distance का square. Let's say this distance is r. Let's say this distance is how much? From here to here, let's say this distance is r. So gm by r square. EB will be also gm by r square, because this distance will be same as this distance will be same as this distance. This is the property of equilateral triangle. So if the distance is equal, mass is equal, so here EA will be gm by r square, EB will be also gm by r square, EC will be also gm by r square. So can we write like EA will be equal to EB will be equal to EC is equal to E. I suppose that this all is equal to E. So can we say that here one E is acting here, one E is acting here, and one is E is acting here. Clear? Now tell me that at point P, 3 electric field is acting. What will be net electric field here? What will be net electric field here? इसको ऐसे समझिए कि at point P, 3 force is acting like this. So what will be net force? 0. What will be net force? 0. For example, suppose has Bahubali, has Kajappa, has Devtena, which is pulling with same force. So what will be the net force? Net force on point P will be 0. Now you will say, sir, I have not understand. Feel nahi aaya. So how will get feel of this? Can you understand this thing? I will take the component. This complete angle is how much? 120. This complete angle is how much? 120. If I will divide it from between, so this will be 60, and this will be also what? 60. Take the component. Because this is neither in x nor in y. So I will take the component. So E is making 60 degree angle with this. So this will be cos. जिसके साथ एंगल बनाएगा वो cos, and the other will be sin. E is making angle with this. So this will be cos. So this will be E cos 60, and the other one will become E sin 60. I have taken the component of this. So this is cancelled now. Now take the component of this. E is making 60 degree angle with this, so this one will be cos. जिसके साथ angle बनाएगा वो cos and the other one will be sin. So this one will be E sin 60. Clear? So I have taken the component of this. So now see this thing. E sin 60 is acting in this direction. E sin 60 is acting in this direction. So equal in magnitude. So both will cancel each other. In this direction E is acting and in this direction E cos 60 plus E cos 60. So this will be 2E cos 60 now. E cos 60 plus E cos 60 will be 2E cos 60. Can we write? And 2E cos 60, can we write 2E cos 60 is how much? 1 by 2. So 2 and 2 will be cancelled. That means E. So in this direction also how much electric field is acting? E. In the downward, that means minus y direction, E electric field is acting, and in plus y direction, E electric field is acting. Again, both is equal in magnitude, so both will cancel each other. Both will cancel each other. That means net electric field at point P will be how much? 0. या तो ऐसे समझिए, यह लॉजिक से that system is symmetrical. Whenever system will be symmetrical, net electric field will be 0. Or you will understand, whenever system will be symmetrical, net electric field will be 0. Clear? Now understand one more question. Let's say this is an equilateral triangle. This is an equilateral triangle. So if this is an equilateral triangle, each angle will be how much? 60 degree. Each angle will be 60 degree. Let's say this is A point, this is B point, this is C point. Clear? And if this is a equilateral triangle, each side will be how much? A. Each side length will be how much? A. This side length will be also A. That's the question. Find E net at point X. At point X. Point X is placed in between of BC. What is this? Suppose that this is an ABC triangle. This is also an equilateral triangle, and each side length is how much? A. Each angle is how much? 60 degree. On the side BC, I have taken a point X, which is the middle point of the side BC, and we have to find electric field at point X. Or we have to find electric field at point X. Can we find? Can we find? See what will be electric field at X. Try to understand it carefully. At this point, we have to find electric field. So what I will do? I will place a test mass. I will place a test mass. Sorry, I forgot. On each vertex there is a mass M. On each vertex there is a mass M. Let's say capital M mass is there. So on each vertex there is a mass M. So what will be the direction of EB? क्या B इस पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लगाएगा? Yes, in which direction? So this mass will pull this mass in this direction. So gravitation force direction is this. So gravitation field direction will be also this. So EB will be this. What will be the direction of EC? This mass will pull this mass in this direction. So attraction, gravitation force is a attractive force. So this will pull in this direction. So gravitation force and gravitation field direction will be same. So this will be EC. And what will be EA? See here. If you will join this, so EA will be this. Because this will pull in this direction. So gravitation field direction will be this. Now see that on this point X. This is the situation. This is point X. This is point X. Where EB is acting in this direction, right? EC is acting in this direction, and EA is acting in this direction. So can I say that EB and EC will cancel each other? Can I say that EB and EC will cancel each other? Why? Because EB will be equal to EC. Why? Is equal to E. Why this will happen? Because EB will be how much? gm by r square. So this distance is same as this distance because this is midpoint. So this mass and this mass is also same. So gm by r square for this and gm by r square for this mass will be same. So this and this electric field will cancel each other. Right? So this and this electric field will cancel each other. So on the point X, which electric field is actually working? Only this one. Which electric field is only acting? Only EA. Now can we find EA? That is the question. Can we find EA? So for finding EA we need this height now. So see the question. Question is like this. That this is an equilateral triangle. This is an equilateral triangle. Oh sorry. Suppose this is an equilateral triangle. So this angle will be how much? 60. This angle will be how much? 60. And this angle will be also how much? 60. We have to find this height. This is A, this is B, this is C. We have to find this height. This point is what? X. So we have to find AX. Height of AX. What we have to find? Height of AX. Can we find? See how we will find? This is how much? This side length is A. This side length is A. A is making 60 degree angle with X. A is making 60 degree angle with X. So this one will be how much? A cos 60. In this triangle, see this one. This length will be how much? A cos 60 from here to here. And this one will be how much? A sin 60. जिसके साथ एंगल बनाएगा वो cos and the other will be sin. So this one will be A sin 60. So what will be the height of this? A sin 60. And what is the value of A sin 60? Sin 60 is how much? Root 3 by 2. So A root 3 by 2. So what is the height of this one? A root 3 by 2. So what is the height of this? A root 3 by 2. Now we can find EA. What we have to find EA? What is the formula? GM by R square. E is what? Gm by R square. So can we write that this is actually equal to Gm? What is the mass here? M. And what is the distance? R is how much? A root 3 by 2. So A root 3 by 2 का square. So can we write A root 3 by 2 का square? So what will be the answer? What will be the answer? This will become equal to G m by 3a square by 4. Is it? So can we write this 4 will go up, so this will become 4gm by 3a square. That will be the answer. 4gm by 3a square. That will be the answer. 4gm by 3a square. Clear? Write one more question. This was the question of H.C. Verma book. H.C. Verma is one of the famous book of physics. There you can see this type of question. Now see this type of question. Let's say this is a mass m and this is a mass 9m. We have to find let's say this is A vertex and this is B vertex. Question, write the question, find a point on the line joining AB where gravitational field will be 0. Where gravitational field will be 0. So find a point on the line running AB where gravitational field will be 0. So this is the line AB. This is the line AB, and you have to find a point here where gravitational field is 0. Now let's see that if suppose I will place any point here. If I will place any point here, so here gravitational field will be 0 or not. So for checking that gravitational field is 0 or not, we will place a test mass. So I will place a test mass. So this mass will pull this mass in this direction, right? So gravitational force direction is this. So gravitational field direction will be also this. So this is direction of E. This B mass will also pull this mass in this direction, in this direction. So gravitational force direction is this. So gravitational field direction will be this. That means this is EB. So EA and EB is acting in same direction, na? EA and EB is acting in same direction. So on this point, gravitational field will be 0. Never. Because both is in same direction. Gravitational field will increase. So here gravitational field is not 0. That means if I will take any point outside AB, then outside AB gravitational field is not 0. For example, suppose here gravitational field will be 0. I am taking a point outside AB. So here check that due to A, gravitational field will be, here we will place a test mass. So gravitational field due to A will be, this mass will pull this mass in this direction. So EA direction will be this, and EB direction will be also this. This will also pull. So here also gravitational field will not be 0. So there will be a point in between of AB where gravitational field will be 0. तो gravitational field 0 कब होगा? So gravitational field is depending on how many things? G(m)/r². Gravitational field is mainly depending on mass and separation because capital G is constant. Capital G is constant. That will never change. So mass can change and separation can change. तो अगर mass ज्यादा होगा तो उसका gravitational field ज्यादा होगा, right? If mass will be more, gravitational field will be more, and if the separation will be more, if separation will increase, gravitational field will decrease. So try to understand this thing here. Suppose that if I will take any point P here, तो gravitational field क्या यहाँ 0 हो सकता है? Let us think that gravitational field at point P can be 0 or not. Let's say point P distance from mass m is x. अच्छा, I have not given you one data. Capital M and 9m is separated by a distance of 9 meter. This data is given in question. This data is given in question. And one more thing that I forgot to give you, that this is not 9m, this is 4m. Correct the question once again, that there is a line AB. On A vertex, mass m is kept, and on B vertex, mass 4m is kept. Both mass is separated by a distance 9 meter. We have to find a point P on the line running AB where gravitational field is 0. Let's say point P is at a distance x. तो किसके पास रखें? This point P should be close to m और point P should be close to 4m. तो ये तो पहले से mass कम है ना? So if mass will be less, gravitational field will be C E is equal to Gm/r². If mass is less, gravitational field will be less. So this mass is less because this is 4m. This is only m. So this mass is less. So gravitational field will be less. तो ये पहले से ही कमजोर है. This mass is poor from beginning. तो इसके पास रखना पड़ेगा ना point. Then field will increase. Right? So this point P will be close to m, not close to 4m. ये तो पहले से अमीर है. So we have to put a point P which is close to m. So what will be the direction of EA? Tell me here. What will be the direction of EA at point P? We will place a test mass, a small m. So this mass will pull this mass in this direction, right? So gravitational force direction will be this. So gravitational field direction will be this. So EA will be this. What will be the direction of EB? EB will be this. This mass is more. So field will be also more. That's why I will increase the distance. So if Gm/r². So if the separation will be more, then field will be less. That's why I will increase the separation of point P. Because if separation will increase, then field will decrease. हमें क्या करना है? Gravitation field को 0 बनाना है. When gravitation field at point P will be 0, in which condition gravitation field will be 0? When EA will be equal to EB, gravitation field will be automatically 0, no? So at this point, let's say at point P, EA is equal to EB. So what is EA? Can we firstly what will be EA? Gm by, what is the formula of E? Gm by R square. So electric field due to this mass will be what? Gm by X square. What is the separation? X. And what will be EB? Gm, oh sorry, this is whole M. So G whole M by, if this is X, so what will be this? Here to here, this complete is 9 meter. This is X, so this will become 9 minus X. 9 minus X, so we will add 9 minus X square. Up to this, any confusion? See, something will cancel, capital G cancel, capital M cancel. So what will remain here? What will remain here? 1 by X square is equal to whole by 9 minus X square. Is it? Can we write this thing 9 minus X by X का whole square is equal to 4. Cross multiplication. This will come here, 4 will remain here. Up to this any confusion? 9 minus X का whole square, 9 minus X divided by X का whole square is equal to 4. Now see the calculation. Can we write, take the square root? So this will be 9 minus X by X is equal to plus minus 2. Plus minus 2. For example, suppose if X square is equal to 4, X will be what? Plus minus 2. Like this. In mathematics we have understand this. So there will be two values, no? There will be two values. One will be 9 minus X by X is equal to plus 2. And one will be 9 minus X by X is equal to minus 2. Now see which answer is correct. Here this will be 9 minus X is equal to 2X. 9 minus X is equal to 2X. So 9 will be how much? 3X. So X will be how much? 3 meter. And here see, this will be 9 minus X is equal to minus 2X. This is minus 2X. This plus X. So 9 is equal to minus X. So X will be how much? Minus 9. So this is telling X is equal to 3 meter and this is telling X is equal to minus 9 meter. Which option will be correct? This one. This one will be correct. Now you will ask why? Why this is not correct? X is equal to minus 9 means X I have taken in this direction. X I have taken in this direction. X equal minus 9. Minus means negative direction. तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? X equal minus 9 meter means you have to take point P in this direction. तो हम पहले ही बताए if I will take point P in this direction, electric field will be never zero. Electric field will be never zero. So mathematically this answer is coming, but this answer is wrong because here outside AB, electric field will be never zero. So we have to take this answer. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? That you have to place point P behind AB. You have to place point P behind AB, and we know that if I will place point P behind AB, then electric field will be, gravitational field will be never zero. Gravitational field will be never zero. Is it clear? Okay. So which answer will be correct? X equals 3 meter. If you have any confusion in this, you can comment it in comment section because I am taking little bit more extended question. So if you will have any confusion, you can comment it in comment section. Okay, I am giving you one question that you will solve at home. This is 100 kg. This is 10,000 kg. And both is separated by distance 1 meter. Both is separated by distance 1 meter. Find a point on line joining Let's say this is A, this is B. Find a point on line joining AB where gravitational field will be zero. Where gravitational field is zero. Can you solve this question and comment your answer in comment box? Clear? In the next lecture, I will take the concept of potential. That is also very important topic. So, hope you have understand this video. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share the video as much as possible. Thank you.